Girls grow up to be women, and most boys grow up to be men. Some boys, however, get stuck in a never-ending infinite loop of thrill-seeking juvenile behavior. This is a story about those boys. When we last left Les Boys, they were exploring the northern British Columbia town of Smithers. 3 torn ACLs later, another adventure was in the history books. But the world is vast and more questions remain to be answered. For their next adventure, the boys are moving to the great state of Idaho, perhaps able to answer the long-asked question, where the is McCall?
Rolling sound. Silence, please.
So, Sam, how did Les Boys get started?
That was in the early 1600s.
That's it. You know, someplace in
Great-granddaddy Jack Rapid Johansson and his buddies got together.
got to go skiing and kind of enjoyed it with doing it with their buddies.
And so how does someone qualify to join this group?
Large
yeah, and can turn the boards. You know, that's basically.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
How do you decide where to go next?
Well, first we have to have a fake vote at the AGM. We got
Absolutely.
Sort of
we encourage suggestions.
but we ignore them for the most part.
For the most part.
And whose ski's the best?
I think it's.
I
think it's
me.
Yeah, I think you think it's me, but it's really not.
you.
No, me.
Who's the better skier of the two of you?
Well, pretty obvious. You know, John teaches John to ski every week in a drop off, so he got this carb app that's trying to keep up with me. But you know, he's getting close, but he's still a ways away. But anyway.
Well, except the data might suggest otherwise.
Who's the better skier of the two of you?
Well, he lives in Florida. I've always been impressed by Ian skiing. But since I've used John's carb shoes, I now know I have better ski separation than Ian. I've got a better angle. I'm obviously the better skier.
Who is the better skier?
By far, I'm the better skier because he's a hockey puck. Hockey pucks are good skiers, but you know what? He grew up playing hockey. I grew up skiing. I'm the better skier.
Herbie was like, he coached skiing, he skied his whole life. I kicked his ass in skiing. I followed him today, and I was carving it, and he was in front of me, and he kept scrubbing the pole.
Scrubbing?
Who is the better skier?
Well, if skiing includes turning, then Phil gave that up about 20 years ago.
So I don't turn, but the 135-pound guy just can't move quick enough. So he's like got no speed on the hill. He's like the slowest skier in town. He can't move.
Who is the better skier?
He's got blood, sweat, and maple syrup on him. He's got the strength, the ability, and the fortitude to persevere. And he pushed me aside, and he was ahead of me.
Come on. I mean, I made 2 turns to your 3,000. Of course you're going to catch it. You just have to get out of the way. You remind me of Little H.
Who is the best skier?
Well, I think it's pretty clear.
Drew, you're actually very good, but you're skiing on your daughter's ski, so.
Well, that's true. That's true. But they do work.
Who's the better skier of the two of you?
Well, even though this telemarks, I love him anyway, and that's not really skiing, so who cares?
No one cares that I tell you, but I gotta tell you, Tim, I can put the heels down and we're close. I
love you anyway. I love you.
Who's the better skier?
Brent's faster. I'm smoother.
There's one thing I can tell you for sure. I'm definitely the worst.